How's it, folks, and welcome to the second episode of Interviews to Inspire You. My name is Anthea Forder, aka Bun. I'm the proud owner of My Midlands app, App City, and one of the newest epic DJs at Meander FM. If you haven't yet tuned in to Meander FM, go to meanderfm.co.za and listen to us play epicness all day. Yay! Today, I'm going to be introducing a wonderful young individual called Tarryn Frankland. Tarryn is only 26 years old and works full-time as an environmental scientist with a speciality in air quality. Her and one of her ex-bosses, Andrew, teamed up to make their dreams come true in starting up a side hustle in the afternoons and weekends called SES, Sustainable Energy Solutions. She's going to be talking about the challenges, sacrifices, adaptations to change that she's had to make, as well as a few little inspirational quotes and notes for us to take home with us. Take it away, Tarryn.
Number one is, what is the biggest challenge you've had to face so far?
Definitely it would be time, trying to find time to run a company, to also get the company off the ground. So it's not just the physical time where you are actively doing tasks and being with customers and doing quotes, it's also the mental time. It takes up a lot of your mental space. So being able to find the time to manage these things, it can be quite a huge sacrifice, but it's definitely worth it. The other challenge would be stepping out of your comfort zone and also trying to overcome the fear of failure. You know, failure to your customers, also to yourself if you don't let the company succeed, but also if you don't stick to your passions and your motivations and your visions, your mission. So trying to overcome those fears. Also, to step out of your comfort zone, I would see it more as a pro than a con, but it can be quite a big challenge. And yeah, also trying to adapt to the times like COVID. It brings with it a lot of, I'm sure now I've lost it now. It brings with it a lot of new arenas to try and navigate through, a lot of things to think of, health and safety. It's a lot to try and adapt to, especially opening up a new company. But I think with a versatile team like we have a very dynamic team, it's possible and it's very achievable.
Question number two, what is the biggest sacrifice you've had to make so far?
Definitely, I would say time again. You have to sacrifice time on weekends, on evenings. Your work follows you home. You know, it's not just an 8 to 5 job. When you're starting up a company and you're running a company, definitely it follows you home. So that trying to switch off is very difficult. So definitely time is one of the biggest sacrifices. The other one would be that none of us are drawing salaries at the moment. For a few months, you know, all of your resources have to go into getting the company started, which can be quite a challenge, but it's something that myself and Andrew have decided that we'll put all of our finances into the company first before we start to draw a salary. So yeah, that's it.
Question number three, what is the biggest change that you've had to adapt to so far?
Definitely in the last 2 to 3 years, there's been a huge influx of interest into solar and alternate energies. Whereas before it was a very micro family, you know, where you would go to one place and which had all of your solar products and could provide for all your solar or alternate energy needs. But now that's changed. You have a huge influx of suppliers. Your customers also know a lot more about solar and alternate energies. So it's just trying to adapt to a new working environment. But how we've overcome that is my business partner Andrew has over 2 decades of experience in applying solar and alternate energy solutions in the field. So we have trialed and errored different brands and different systems in the field over 20 years, or he has over 20 years, and we're able to now apply that to SES. And it's definitely helped us to narrow down and become a lot more efficient in our suppliers, the brands that we would like to use, the brands that are the best, but also quality brands at the most affordable price. And then another thing is COVID. I have to bring that up again. It is difficult to try and adapt to everything that it throws at you, but again, it's very easy to overcome those challenges.
Question number 4, do you have any advice for people that are looking to start their own businesses?
Definitely. The most important thing is to not give up. there will be times when you might be brought to tears because it can be very hard, it can be very stressful, but don't give up. It's so worth it, especially when you are with a customer and you provided a solution to them and they are really happy and it's working. It's one of the best feelings, and also you've achieved your goal, your mission. So definitely don't give up. To manage your time and your stress, more than ever, you'll need the support of your family and your friends. And just to make sure that you do take time out. Though the work does follow you home in the evenings and on weekends, it is important to still have a break, to get a lot of sleep, and also to adapt to the changing times. Don't become stagnant in your business, to evolve and also to learn from mistakes. That's a very big one. Mistakes will happen and you just have to be humble, you have to learn from it and keep moving forward.
How do we get in touch with you, Tarryn?
So you can visit our website at www.seshilton.co.za. You can drop me an email at tarryn@seshilton.co.za, or you can find us on Facebook, or you can find us in the Hilton Village Media.